we're trying to test the laser power with the laser power meter. Here it is. That's exactly the one you're going to get. We are going the standard screen for the mask generation. This one. All you have to do, just put it right there under the laser. Connect the machine. Well, it is connected in our case. Make sure it's connected in yours. Using standard scanner controller. Then after it is connected, make sure your laser assembly is in the area where it's convenient for you to do the measurement, meaning to put the sensor underneath and push the button and hold it for like 5 or 6 seconds. Okay, so after we are ready, what we are going to do, we are going to go to settings, and we are going to draw dynamic, actually we'll start with static. Draw static dot. You don't really need to change anything. When Qi will update your machine, all these parameters will stay the same, so you don't have to worry about that. So you go ahead and you click start, and what should happen, you should see a dot, a laser dot, somewhere in the area below the assembly. You place, it will shine for like good 10-15 seconds, and then will disappear for a second, and then will shine again. Okay, you might find out that the dot is not in the area. That means the drum, which is not spinning at that time, happened to be somewhere else, not projecting the beam down. If that's the case, just simply disconnect, not disconnect, stop it and start it again. After you stop it, okay, make sure it stops because it takes a while for it to stop. You stop it. You know it stopped when your quit button is not gray anymore. You don't really need to quit, do you?
You don't really need to. Just turn on drum.
Just turn on the drum for split second. It will start spinning. Then turn it back off. And after drum stops, it will take a couple of seconds. You can see that at this case, the dot, there is a very dim dot, even if it's not projecting the light. You still can see the dim dot. That dim dot is not in the area, so this is not a good thing. Let's turn it again and turn it off again. And you do it as many times as you need to do until your dot is somewhere in the middle of the scanning area. I know it's inconvenient, but fortunately, this is the only way to do it, other than taking it apart. I totally don't see that one. Yeah, the dot is there, but it still cannot stop.
Not in the middle.
I'll keep doing that. Believe me, it happened. Okay,
Now it's good.
Now it's good. It's almost in the center. You can see that dim blue dot. Now I'm going to start it again. The dot will go bright. I put the sensor right on the dot, press it and hold it for good 5 seconds or so, and release. Then the laser, in this case it gives me 4.45, which is definitely low. So let's make sure I measure it right. No, it's exactly the same. 445, 455. Well, that's the power of the laser in a static dot. That's not the ultimate test. That's like preliminary test. Okay, the ultimate test, the more accurate test, will be a different one. So you click stop. You click stop. You wait until you can quit. Now you can quit. And now check draw dynamic line. That's the much more accurate test. And you go start. What you'll see there is a bunch of lines, short dashes. One of them is right in the middle of the envelope. You place your meter so it's right in the center of that line. and you press it for the same 5 seconds. As you can see, it disappeared on me. Now I will wait for another cycle. You put it there, you press it, and you hold it. And we're reading 20.9. 20.9 is right on the money. So this is much more accurate test. So 20.9, my laser is fine. And I don't need to do anything about it. Another thing about the sensor, before you start measuring, there is a slider. When it shows the W, that's wattage. When it goes on lambda, that's choosing the laser wavelength. And our laser wavelength is 405, as you know. So you put it to lambda, you push the button, and it gives you the wavelength. If you see anything other than 405, use up and down arrows to adjust it so it's right there on 405. So use up and down. See, I'm moving it away. I'm moving it back to make sure it's exactly 405. And then put your slider back up. So you are back on the power. Another important thing, there is a filter on the sensor. Filter which prevents it from overloading. And that filter should be closed, meaning filter should be in the working area. To ensure that filter in the working area, you move this slider up. I'm going to move it down to show you the difference. See, this is filtered down. That's not how you want to do that. You can see that yellow 10 milliwatts showing in the window. That means now it's set for very low power. You don't want to project laser directly on that because you're going to kill it. So make sure your slider is always up. And this one is always black, the window. Okay, we just did the measurement. That's pretty much it. After you're done, make sure to stop it. Wait until it really stops, meaning those dash lines disappear. It might take up to 10 seconds. After they disappear and your quit is not gray anymore, just click quit and you're good to go. You can go back to your main and you're good to build your parts. Just don't forget to remove the white screen from under the laser. And you're going to be good.
Good luck.
Good luck.